So I kind of want to deviate away from the physical aspect of calisthenics, just like how you feel, how you react, how your body reacts to different kind of stimulus, and I wanted to go a bit more in depth with the mindset, right? So the mental strength and the mental resilience that's required in order to progress, right? And one thing or one common trait that I kind of see is a bias in, I guess, what we consider the Dunning Kruger effect, right? So to kind of break it down or summarize, it's essentially people that get into the field of calisthenics or just a random concept, the earlier you come into it, the less you are exposed to how sophisticated and comprehensive the concept is, right? So you come in, you're naive of how little you know, and therefore you become overly confident with your own understanding, and thus you believe that you know everything, right? But however, once you delve in and explore more of the concept, in my case, calisthenics, you start to realize that there's so much more that you didn't know about, right? Hence, you start to doubt your own understanding and you become less reliant on seeing the confidence in your understanding, right? So essentially, dumb people think they're smart, smart people think they're dumb, right? And I think I'm kind of in the aspect where I'm like exposed to so many troops and so many traits of calisthenics where I'm like, I don't know anything, right? I know so little compared to the vast, the diversity of what calisthenics can be, right? But then again, you can apply that Dunning Kruger effect again, right? I'm getting overly confident in the fact that I don't know anything, right? I'm very easy to just say, I don't know anything, right? I don't know the process, I don't know the mindset, I don't know like what's most optimal for the body, right? So if I continue to say this, right, I am overly doubting what or the all the knowledge and the objective facts of calisthenics, and I'm just clearly dismissing it because I think, oh, there's a better solution or a better idea, right? And that starts to overcomplicate very minor details when in fact the true solution is just to, trust the process. Go with the fundamentals and the basics and really reap all the benefits of that, right? You need to understand that like there's a lot more to these fundamentals and basics that we don't know as much about, right? We don't know how effective it can be, right? So to better understand how effective those can be, we start to research more into it, right? Research like the derivatives of it and the smaller program aspect and all the other stuff, right? And then we start to lose the process. We lose confidence in the training schemes that we implement. And this is very, I resonate a lot with this because I just never really could trust the process. So this session here, I think I was able to grasp the idea that, you know what, I need to remain consistent. So my session before was a very good one, right? I had a very, my PR in my straddle planche hold, right? And this session, I did my first straddle hold and I was like, yep, this is not the day where I'm going to feel good, right? Now, surprisingly, I was very accepting of that fact, right? I knew for sure, yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to go in and just get the workout done, get all the reps, get all the exercises in, just to make sure that I'm staying consistent with my frequency, the stimulus, and all the volume, right? Because I'm slowly adapting this idea or this conformed mindset that I need to just stick with it, right? I can't just constantly change stuff and if I'm only dipping my toes in the water, right? I'm just like assuming that I'm going to become clean from just doing that, right? You need to put your whole body into that and just let the water soak in and just clean you in order to truly acknowledge and understand the effectiveness of a particular exercise or rep scheme, right? And that's the clear aspect that I'm trying to reconcile with throughout these videos I continue to post, right? I'm always saying this is what's in my mind, right? And such. But since I've slowly adapted this mindset, this wasn't something I probably could have felt come to terms with as fast as now without the help of like all these other people that gave me advice, right? So for example, I mentioned him a lot, but like Mantis Calisthenics, right? He's had a lot of experience in this field, a lot, like years more than me. And he's probably like pondered like a ton more possibilities and ton of more experimenting, right? And he's come to the like the principle that you need to trust the process. And I think it's a good idea to adapt that kind of mindset early on, right? Of course, educate yourself with the the priorities in like dynamics, isometrics. Just you need a good education of these bases, right? The fundamentals, in order to come to the clear conclusion that you need to trust that process. So yeah, that was basically it. And yeah, I'll finish it off here.